facing northeast, I believe. And the sun is in the southwest.
See, we're trying to chemtrail across it now, look.
Everybody, it's Steve Olson. It is May 19th, 2017, and oh my God, are things busy right now. Unbelievable stuff going on. Stuff you can see with your naked eye. Stuff that you can see with your naked eye. And here I am right now talking about one of those pieces of evidence. Now, one of the things that everybody's been noticing is that the sun has been too far north for us to be so close to the summer solstice. And I'd have to agree with this. I took a measurement last night. This is from a subscriber. When that little red dot that I'm showing you there, that's where the sun set in their area in the Midwest. I'm a little bit further up in western Minnesota right now. Our sunset last night was at 328 degrees northwest. Again, it seems to vary in various places. And we're all noticing it, guys. This is not something that just I'm bringing up. I get at least 30 emails a day, literally, of people that are saying the sun is not in the right place. Have you noticed that too? Have you noticed that the sun is too far north, too far south on any given day? Especially those of you that have lived in places for a long time and know where the sun should be. So guys, let's do an assignment. Let's do this together. Send me your emails tonight, just for May 19th. Send me an email if you think of it, if you've got a compass. Go out and look at the sun. Point your telescope or your compass at where the sun is, okay? And then it will show you, then basically wherever you point your telescope, you'll be off by, probably by whatever the numbers are, just write it down. So for example, if the sun is at 345 degrees, you set your compass up so it's pointing north, and then you point the little line towards the sun, and that will show that will show where the sun is relative to north, right? So if you know how to do that, send me how far off the sun is today, and let's see if we can do a little experiment amongst ourselves to figure out how bad is the sun anyway. Now the question is, it's not a question if this thing is too far north or too far south. We know the sun and the moon and everything is out of place. Okay, we know that. Everybody knows that. The question is, why is it out of place? And why does it seem to be like we're floating around like some kind of a drunken sailor through space? We think it's because of the Planet X system. We think it's because of Nibiru. And here we go. I want to show you a little bit more here. Here's some photographs that we took today, some imagery that we took from the All Skycam network. And what you're going to see here is this is the kind of manifestation that we saw maybe a year ago in the southern hemispheres. Now we're seeing it in every northern hemisphere too. This big, red, ugly looking refraction. And I think it's a reflection off the sky is what I think it is, because it doesn't show up on the... But anyway, point being is it's reflecting something up there. Now, look at it, rotates. You can actually see it rotating. Now, you cannot tell me that that's any kind of an anomaly other than it's a reflection or refraction of an object that's up there. Okay? Simple. The next photograph I want to take you to, though, this comes out of the Skyline live cam network, and a lot of you guys do this. This one is from Italy, and basically it's showing these. Now, do I think these are all planets up in the sky? No, some of them are. Go check out Jeff P's channel, though. He will go into depth as to what we think these really are. We think these are pre-positioned shields where the sun goes through the sky, that these things are sitting in front of bodies or sitting in front of things they don't want us to observe from the... I know, it's crazy, right? It sounds preposterous. It sounds like it's freaking out of left field, right? Well, not so much. Go check out Jeff P. Go check out Richie from Boston. Go check out all the people that have been working on the sun simulator, and then you will know what I'm talking about. So could these be planets that we're seeing? Yes. More likely, though, I think they're pre-positioned objects in space to make it hard for us to see the object. And it uses artificial light, uses laser light, uses chemtrails, uses literal physical shields to hide it from us. So everybody that says, I can't see it with my naked eye, well, the reason you can't see it with your naked eye is because they're trying not to let you see it with your naked eye. Let's take a look at this recent Bloom Sky photos. These Bloom Sky time-lapse photos are awesome. Now, again, we're seeing these fixed objects up in the sky again. Guys, everywhere we look, this isn't the only one. You can go to the Bloom Sky Network and look this up yourself. You don't need me to do this. And by the way, here I've got a little bit of a thing to tell you. Don't believe me. Do not believe me. We've got too many people with cognitive bias or looking for confirmation to their biases. I'm not here to confirm your bias. I'm here to uncover the truth. Okay? And we need to be skeptical. And that's okay to be skeptical with me. I don't have a problem with skeptical. What I have a problem with is rude. If you're rude, I'm not going to be much help to you. But if you're skeptical and you want to ask questions, but here in this picture, the reason this is so disturbing to me or interesting to me is we're actually starting to see some of the surface features of these objects from the balloon sky. We didn't even see that 2 weeks ago, you guys. So things are just getting so much clearer, so much more interesting. And guys, it's time for you to come over to the Truth Underground, WSOLive.com. Now, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to tell you that that's where we're going to put the truth, and this is going to be a business that I run. And people are going to pay for information, and people are going to be part of the community. They're going to put their skin in the game. I'm not the only one that's going to put my skin in the game. So this next little trailer that I've got on here, it's all about what you get if you join the WSO Live community. So just another reminder of what you get. You don't have to look at the ad, but if you're thinking about joining WSO Live, please take a look. And with that said, I hope you guys have a great day. By the way, big event's getting announced tomorrow. Woohoo! Wow, thank you for making the step to register for the WSO Live website. We really appreciate it. We need you to think about one more step, though. We need you to take the leap and join WSO because we need you. Guys, we're getting ready to start an amazing adventure together where WSO has kind of grown up into a full-blown organization with employees, with equipment, with all those kinds of things, all designed to serve you. But in order for us to accomplish these goals, we need you. So the question you might ask is, well, what do I get if I join WSO Live that I wouldn't get off of regular YouTube or get out of regular other places? Well, let me tell you something, guys. The kinds of things that we're talking about, we would have put up on WSO's main website not more than 6 months ago. No more. Guests like Gil Brazard, Bob Evans, and Gerald Clark, these are people that are sharing things that are very, very sensitive, especially as we come closer to the ultimate event. So these guests and the guests that we've already interviewed, which are dozens and dozens that are on the WSO Live site, these are the ones we're going to do just in the next 3 weeks. So that's where you're going to be able to get the key inside information on these guests and what they're saying. They don't necessarily want some of these things to be out in the open YouTube. They want to know that there's a friendly audience. The second thing that you need to think about when you're thinking about this decision is this is where we're putting things like interviews with Anunnaki. When we find star seeds or people that say they're aliens, we interview them. We don't put them on YouTube. We put them on WSO Live because of their controversial nature. Deep State Blues is a series that I and a gal named Bad Baby, you may have known of her from Truth for Freedom Radio. She is my co-host for Deep State Blues. We are interviewing people that are at the forefront of the child pedophilia rings, the reptilians, all of those kinds of things are being done in the Deep State Blues. Targeting people that have been targeted. We have actual testimonies of people that have been targeted, including Bad Baby and myself, in helping people. Obviously, there's going to be exclusive Planet X stuff in there because here's the thing. There's a lot of photographs I can't get to or I miss or whatever. And at the end of every month, we do a compilation of all of that stuff and we put it into a 1-hour video and we give it exclusively to our WSO Live audience. The next thing you get as a WSO Live member is Forum and Safe Zone. So in other words, you can actually go in and talk to landowners, make relationships with people, make connections in our forum. We can't do that in the public anymore because we get trolled to death. That's why we do it on WSO Live. And then, gosh, don't even talk to me about the white papers and science. And we're going to be putting up plans for shelters. We're going to be putting up books, papers, all kinds of things. But it's already a significant inventory of white papers and science that you can use to go do your own research and maybe come up with something that we haven't come up with yet. There's no way that we can go through all the information. We need your help. Now, here's the real big deal that you need to remember. WSO is only the first member of a new network we're starting called the Truth Underground. This is a subscription-based program where people that have YouTube audiences can bring their subscribers to the same safe environment, post their content as publishers without fear of advertiser, retribution, or censorship. And that is what we're going to do. We're going to build this Truth Underground. And so these are all the reasons why, because once you're a part of WSO Live, you're automatically part of the Truth Underground. You're going to get access to all the other artists because you helped us get off the ground. So with all that said, I am really asking you to take a think and become a member, either lifetime or for the year. Try us out. We're growing. We're getting better. Our information's getting better. And I want you to enjoy and be connected to all that stuff. So join. Hit the link below. Go or hit one of the links. Join up. Get access to the information. And we look forward to having you as part of our community. God bless.